It's been a long time in the making, but on April 27th, we received a new Red Dead Online update that addressed some of the things we've been keeping our eye on for the past couple of weeks here on the channel, and also a small but secret change that very few people actually know about. Today on the show, we'll be going over exactly what this update was all about, as well as taking a look at that very subtle addition to Red Dead Online. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Alright, jumping in. This Red Dead Online patch was a 4GB download for the PC platform that went live early in the morning on April 27th, and this was set to address the security exploits that modders and other nefarious users were able to take advantage of in both Red Dead Online as well as GTA Online through Rockstar's social club service. You may have noticed that over the past month or so that fake botted accounts were able to spam social club invites to players in both Rockstar's largest multiplayer games, and this would also affect players who were logged into the story mode and single player for both GTA and Red Dead. And over the past month or so, we've seen numerous updates to different depots and private builds for Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 that we could observe through Steam database, and one of the things that we mentioned was that all of this would be leading up to some form of title update or actual downloadable patch that was needed in order for all these changes that Rockstar was making to the game to actually take effect. It was pretty predictable to see this would only be a PC-only patch that players would download, as these same security issues are not actually issues at all on Sony's PlayStation platform as well as Microsoft's Xbox platform. And this was also confirmed by Tez when he stated the following: "This patch is more targeted at addressing the alert and invite spam that similarly occurred in GTA 5. More of a thorough solution to the exploit. And we are back to QA beta and QA live build IDs matching the public ID. That tells you about whether we are receiving a new update or not." Also, just for a little anecdote here on my end, my game on PC is incredibly buggy now after this patch, and as I posted on Twitter to share with my community, the newest update to RDO has destroyed horses. Every single one of my owned horses are throwing me off at the slightest thing that upsets and aggravates them. I can't calm them to gain back stamina. They remain permanently dirty even after brushing, etc. I'm not receiving the horse care notification when feeding or cleaning my horse either, which means if I were to purchase a new horse, I don't even think I could rank it up past level 1 bonding because I'm not actually accumulating bonding XP for the horse. Other PC users also reported bounty wagons and hunting wagons disappearing if you were not using them at the time, as well as players basically unable to sit on benches, chairs, near tables, anywhere where our online characters previously had the option to sit or rest before. And so if you are on the PC platform, I would love to know if you've experienced any of these issues. Please do let me know in the comments below. If a lot of players on PC are actually having these problems, then we may have to discuss them in a separate video to spread awareness amongst the community, and I'll also forward all of these issues on Rockstar's official Red Dead Online feedback and bug report page. Even if they don't really look at that anymore, I think it's worth a shot. But overall, you may understand now, no new content was added with this patch. Just want to make that clear. It's a simple fix for security issues and exploits and breaches, and this was a sentiment that we've echoed whenever we were observing those SteamDB changes. And so if you saw that video on the channel, then you were definitely ahead of the curve in terms of this information. However, there was one addition that came with this mini update outside of the scope of these security exploit fixes, and it's actually new language that was added, seemingly having to do with some content in Red Dead Online. Mcdizzle Gaming first observed this, and his message to me would suggest that this change is brand new with this update, as it wasn't in the game before, and he has compared both builds of the game to get this confirmation. And so he says the following: "Hey, thought you might find this interesting. So as you know, we got an update to RDR2, nothing in the DLC depots, however, in the update branch, there is some new stuff. I saved the game file prior to the update, and now I'm comparing the two documents. This was added with the update to the global language file. That string was a deliberate add with this update, which is pretty cool." And just reading what that text string says, it says MP rustling owner _ dead. This ranch has been abandoned by its owners. Come back later. Mcdizzle also went on to say something else that may tie into it. There is an MP blip for rustling. That's been there for quite a bit, but this text string is new, and you could see the blip MP rustling icon and blip icon basically on your screen right now. Now, this string of text would suggest something to do with cattle rustling and ranches in Red Dead Online, as well as a direct suggestion from the game prompt for the player to return to this ranch at a later time. Now, I won't speculate on if this could be for a future update or not. I certainly don't think it confirms ranches or cattle rustling coming next to the game just yet, as right now we only have this new string of text that was added to go off of, and that doesn't really amount to a whole lot, and this could have just as easily been some oversight when the final changes were made to this patch by the developers, but someone had to write that in the first place, and someone had to put it into this patch. So what do you think it's for? And do you think that this would suggest some of that related content is coming in the future? I'm not too sure. I just overall thought it was fascinating to find something like this added with such an update. As Tez said, the build of the game is identical to what it was before, suggesting no DLC was added, of course, or any new content for that matter, besides this text string. And as of right now, I have no other information on if there's other text that was added or maybe was hidden away somewhere, but if we do get word on that, I'll be sure to let you all know in a new video later down the line. For now, it looks like Red Dead Online remains basically more or less the same, as console didn't receive this patch, and so the only thing really to expect or look forward to in the future is the next monthly event for Red Dead Online on Tuesday, May 3rd. That should mark the start of the May event, if we do get one that is, and most likely we're going to see the collector, naturalist samples, or the moonshiner roll, and that will be the theme of the event, as we already have had 2 separate trader month bonuses, as well as a huge triple money and XP event for the bounty hunter in March, and so I don't think we'll see repeats for that. The naturalist pelts were also included with one of those trader bonuses, and that's why I think it would be likely for us, if we were to get some naturalist themed event for May, it would be on the sample side of things, because that we haven't had that as a double or triple bonus just yet. But with all that being said, I think that's all we have time for today. I mean, I'd be down for anything. Double money or triple money for collector would be insane. If we do get samples, triple money for the legendaries would be quite helpful, because double money, I still don't think we could justify that. But also, if we had another bonus event for the moonshiner, that would also be sweet as well. But overall, with that being said, that's all we have time for today, and so we're going to be wrapping things up right here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you are more than welcome to ask me questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links, including my Discord, can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.